or their dad. It's time out for that shit. You got to be moms and dads. You got to be granddads and grandmoms. It just got to be. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get that deep love, that deep learning, belief. A lot of you just got to try it. Try it. I want everybody out there, please let's try to do something right.
I didn't talk about 3-6 Mafia and beef about Bone Thugs before early in this summer. I see it's going to find a way out of this mess.
Check out that text when you 5 in the morning, you probably done paying your lease. Wanna get out of the country, you say you wanna go on a trip out of Greece. Wanna get out of the country, wanna get different, you wanna get runchy. Buy the ticket right now, bitch, you tell me you want me. For the flight, shit, we spending the band, shit is cool.
I got Kenny Chris back another video, and I was talking about the 3-6 Mafia beef and the Bone Thugs Harmony beef right before I was dead a long time ago. So, it was been a longest beef in history in decades. So, and that what happened a decade ago. Bone Thugs and Harmony said up shot to the Glock, called a Bone Enterprise, traced the fear when it uses the hardcore style and main style they have it. And of course, you know about Bone Thugs and Harmony did 3-6 Mafia, and 3-6 Mafia did this song called "Live by Your Rap." This is Bone Thugs. It's been years ago, and like every decade you ever seen before, and right by now it was so bad at time being. Busy Bone was at this time of the risk of their life, the hood, and you get never seen before the life here. The livelihood is this. If you don't care about Bone Thugs Harmony and 3-6 Mafia beef, you see 3-6 Mafia beef and Bone Thugs beef. They Bone Thugs beef like Do or Die, Twister, Cruise of Conflict, you name it. And forever time being is so Bone Thugs have a great attempt on having hip hop beef. It's been an East Coast West Coast thing, and you didn't see happen. You see JT and versus Nas. You see Detroit B.I.G. versus Tupac. You see East Coast versus West Coast. You see NWA versus Ice Cube. We see every day all kinds of beef and so forth. The most savage rap beef of all time was 3-6 Mafia. Diss tracks like "Live by Your Rap" and "Got to Shake It." It was see on one hell of a show. You ain't gotta say anything else. But I would sell up 3-6 Mafia songs. I just 3-6 Mafia all the time. I've been there. Gully Boy's a 3-6 Mafia fan right now, and this is the case I get. Now, Crazy Bo said about a beef of 3-6 Mafia over a decade ago, and he was a persistent ideas. He said all the time, but yeah, he got a little bit inside the head going. But I would go and say he is the good beefer over here. So he's a rapper, right? Bone Thugs and Harmony have good songs here. They got great albums. And yeah, and of course, Crazy Bone had an interview with him and said about 3-6 Mafia. And what happened? He got to say what it is.
The answer is, again, epic night, epic verses, legendary. 3-6, Bone Thugs. Who won?
Bone. Thugs in Harmony. Better believe it. All day long, man.
I love it. I love it.
For real.
All right. So you mentioned a couple of times already that you and DJ Paul are working on a project. Where y'all at with this project?
Man, it's crazy. He just I just talked to him yesterday, and he worked. We like 10 songs in deep, but he just hit me yesterday and said he working on new tracks, so we can go in on a fresh batch of tracks. And yo, this album, bro, is like the first 2 songs we did was crazy, and then everything after that was just it's. When I say this shit is through the roof, this is like, if y'all like the verses, if y'all like the combination of shit, like this is like Bone Flow on DJ Paul on 3-6 Mafia's beats, DJ Paul's tracks, man. Come on, man.
I want to go backwards for a second because I love to hear that it's that type of friendship and that type of camaraderie between y'all two. But once upon a time, it wasn't always like that. Back in 95, they drop a record, Live by Your Rep. Now, at the time when that record came out, this was their diss towards y'all. So they started the beef, I'm assuming, or they made it public.
Yeah.
Did that record catch you off guard? And even when it came out, did y'all know, like, yo, what they mad at us for? Like, would you just stunned?
Bro, so this is how, and I don't think we never told the story. This is how we found out about the whole beef with 3 6 Mafia. We had just came out, we had just released Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Like, I think all we had out was Thuggish Ruggish Bone at the time.
Thuggish Ruggish Bone was a hit song, right? And of course, let me explain the question. Tom was the third. He made the song Thuggish Ruggish Busters. This Bone does. And Bone Does was on a Fire magazine said the Southern rappers are corny towards on Memphis and still rap styles. And you gotta get the credit too. They said some rappers are corny and Bone Does won a Grammy Award like American Music Awards, the Source Awards. He did all kinds of purposes. But the thing of what happened is this. Bone Does homie did this song called This Orphan. He did Tom Editor and 3 6 Mafia. And I think it was out a bad potential for him. The very first night is what happened. 96. Crucial Conflict was a new and improved guys. And the first debut album called The Final Tick was a debut album named Cold Hard, Kilo, Never, and Wild Style. These are the 4 gentlemen who got rap style like Bone does. And they're from West Side of Chicago. You know what I'm talking about. I thought Crucial Conflict from Texas. But that makes sense to me. I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. I was right. And when Cold Hard and Cody Black says the song and about the final take before the Good Side and Bad Side album 98, I think it was. So that makes sense for me. I mean, you gotta give him credit, let's do it. That's always Cold Hard way I say it.
On the album, The Final Tick, you guys actually dissed Bone Thugs and Harmony on a few songs, right?
No.
That's not true?
No. We didn't diss Bone Thugs and Harmony on the first album because we had no reason to. We had, Bone Thugs had a feud with Twista back in the days. And by them feuding with Twista, it ignited the whole damn city of Chicago to want to go at Bone Thugs, you know? And it was a certain thing they said in the song once before that sounded like they were shooting at us with something. But by us not ever really hearing Crucial Conflict, fuck y'all, it was like, fuck it, we just finna go at them, fuck it. Right. You know, and then, you know how the streets do, and then you got guys, and fuck them niggas. And I'm so glad we cool with them niggas, man. I'm so glad. Cause all that beef shit just ain't for real niggas. Real niggas, right.
Okay, so Cold Hard was having a past beef for Bone Thugs. After the Good Side and Bad Side album on 98, for any purposes, Crucial Conflict was featured on 3 6 Mafia 2 Bogus. And because of them, they have a good attendance of songs. And Bone Thugs got beef with Twista and then Tom being it. The fake day ever before, that will never happen to you or any else at all. This beef got a little serious one of the days, Tom. I mean, Crucial Conflict? Never beefing Bone Thugs? I mean, these dudes are really, well, These niggas have a first time I seen before. That's all I gotta say with these guys.
Y'all made that song.
You should have broken to the left, man. Yeah.
When y'all made that song, right? Y'all didn't diss nobody on it. Y'all just represented, right?
Yeah, we just represent our telling the bros to like get it together. We was just telling ours to like get it together because they was tripping. It wasn't no offense to the guys, but the bros was like fighting each other.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Bros was fighting each other.
It's an inside story to everything.
You should have just kept it. You should have just kept it with from gate one where it should have been, from the root of it what it should have been, from the structure of it how it should have been.
Some Cool Conflict guys have pretty good songs on the time being. I gotta see Cool Conflict here. I'm going to see the Cool Conflict songs, how great they were, in my opinion, is this. So, if Cool Conflict had a good side, bad side, and this is where I start. For all purposes, follow Tick. Look at what happened on the album on this side right there. I want you to check it out. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is the called album, The Follow Tick. And of course, though, for Chicago, Illinois, definitely, I'm just not using text right away. But this is a Western style. This is I call it a good bad side here. But before the time being, this song called Hey. This is a Follow Tick album. It looks like this is pretty good for him. So, this is a couple of my wild style when Bone Thugs and Harmony did not diss, but Cool Conflict did not diss Bone Thugs. And the other album called Good Side, Bad Side. This is what I said, Wild Style said with the Chicago crew. The producer and rapper Wild Style minimizes musical, considerably made the group's story assets. The Royal Style, the local Windy C and Beastman into keyboard, string guitar, dynamic control, and explore for the speakers. This is and it's right there on Good Side, Bad Side. It fit the carpool diss tracks toward Bone Thugs and Harmony. And guest appearance from Derek Clubber does produces Mafia, Do or Die. I mean, look at this, and this called Back Against the Wall, Bone Thugs this. This was my best decade ago when this song called Back Against the Wall. They did Bone Thugs on Back Hit. And what's the album? November 3rd, 1998. That's the one together in time being, and Called Player Crucial was back on hiatus of the album. But that's the case. If we don't know why this is going to happen, I mean, Dave had an album on the cover this week here. I mean, why did they do that This Bone Thugs in 1998? That's what we got to do with this scene this is for, when Bone Thugs and Harmony said it? I mean, it was a past before it. And Cool said, nah, we've been in beef since 98. And now it's over with that. But does any less at all? No. But I guess it wasn't. Bone Thugs and Harmony did never diss off here, and because of this happened. Because Cohart was conflicted as songs. So this my opinion is something like this. But what if this guys know about Bone Thugs and Harmony did this like this? Really? They don't know what happened. So let's be frank with this one.
But we ain't gonna say no names. What kept y'all from saying names?
I mean, because when we came in the game, I think we took the no name approach, because when we came in the game, you know, Eazy-E was already feuding with Death Row and all that shit.
Right.
And we was like, we wanted to pounce. We rappers, like, you know, we wanted to go at the dog pound, whoever, whatever. We was ready, right?
Yeah.
But E's approach was like, y'all ain't in it, man. I got something else for y'all. Like, I don't want y'all in it. So I think that kind of rubbed off on us. And that, so we was like, we ain't said no names. Like,
Yeah. But y'all was going at niggas on Art of War though.
Oh yeah. Niggas was getting busted on all day long.
Who would you say? And I mean, of course, we can talk about it and laugh about it now because everybody grown and everybody cool now. But who was at the top of y'all hit list back then? In terms, who y'all felt like y'all niggas is really jocking our shit and y'all can't fuck with us on this mic?
Shit, 3-6, Do or Die.
Yeah.
Crucial Conflict. All them my niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas know we cool. Don't be out
everybody
here
cool now. Yeah.
Well, Twister had the group, the Speed Not Mobsters. That was a little group.
Yeah.
See, but you know, I met Twister kind of early on though. You know what I mean? And we hit it off like
Yeah.
Like I think me and Twister the one broke the ice. It was one of his homeboys, nigga named Chew Loco or something like that, and caught me coming out the bathroom. He like, nigga, what's up? You got a problem with Twister? I'm like, nigga, do Twister got a problem with me? Like, nigga, I'm like, what my niggas at? What's going on around here? He like, man, y'all niggas need to talk.
Okay. So this is because I don't know why. This is absolutely crazy. Both of the Harmony was beef out there, and because of a beef with Do or Die, Bruce's mother, Crucial Conflict. I was right wrong, but the beef was Twister, and of course, well, you know, Psychodrama? Yeah, I know that's Psychodrama, right? Psychodrama was there too. And of course, Snipers. That's because they from Chicago. Those guys from Chicago and of course Memphis as well. And those guys were beefing, and that case was known about these guys. And shit got really mad and Tesla 191. But the time passed the song for all the decades, Twitter was featured on straight for loyalty because they got no problem with that one as well. Twitter Mafia had our first hit because Biggie Bone was big like this because he is completely out there, got a little bald hair, and Biggie Bone apologizes because shit's got bad days in his head. But what you know so what happened when part of the best saying is on the beef?
You shoulder and that you perfectly execute for the sake and the benefit, and you don't use that, if you don't use that superstar power to benefit a damn yourself, but because you are the superstar. But if you don't use that superstar ability to embrace everything and have everything God put in your life around you to benefit to every aspect of it, then you're not really a superstar. And I'm here, and I'm glad to be here to help you recognize your own self-worth if you don't see it yourself. And no matter what, I come down and we can argue, we can fight, we can do whatever, but I'm going to benefit you by doing everything in my power to make sure our business that we created together thrives. And if I feel you slacking in that category, I'm going to get in your face or whatever the case may be.
Cruncher just, he just Cruncher, he doing deals all day, in town, out of town, he just Cruncher, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and I didn't really I used to be around people in the group, but it was mainly like we just worked together though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool with Cruncher. Now, me and Cruncher cool now, and we real cool. But I mean, I was cool with Cruncher and cool with Lord, and rest in peace, Lord Evans. I used to be around Lord, and Lord was, that's my guy. And but I used to be around everybody, of course, but I ain't really hang with people like other than what we had going on with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mainly had, because I had my own partners, so, I was around them, which all of them did. All of them had their own, we mainly just would work together. But you just asking like in 3-6 who was the craziest person? Like when you say crazy, what you mean like get high crazy or?
You inject yourself in like high performance type situations.
Yeah.
Like when you're on that stage, even the music that you make.
Yeah.
The music that you make it's like counter to who you are as a person, the way you know, the way you move, you know what I'm saying? Like you laid back, kick it, you in the cut. But that music is like, in your face,
Yeah, the music
you know,
like snort this, smoke that, drink
like
this, beat this person up, rob this.
So when you go there like, so was that what it is? Like you've been laid
when we
back
was young, when we was young, we was really bad. You know, like we went to a school, Hillcrest High School. They had one of the first gangbang murders in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, obviously the whole city had murders, but they had one of the first ones that was like where some Bloods was trying to kill some gangster disciples or some Crips or whatever, shot a cheerleader through the neck. It was sad as fuck when we was walking home. It was all over the news. So like, yeah, when we was young, we grew up doing all kind of crazy shit. You know, me, Crunchy, Lord, Coop, Juicy, all of us.
You said that, I guess there were 6 songs left, but it got cut short.
Okay.
Okay, you weren't involved in I guess the
Well,
song.
no, I just said okay. So what?
Okay, cool.
I didn't know, like, like I wanted to do, like, you have a question behind that?
Well, no, I mean, I'm just, talking about what happened to kind of like lay out the story for people that go back and actually watch it. Crunchy Black said that was actually some real stand-up shit that Busy Bone did by getting on the mic and apologizing. Busy took the mic and said, I want to apologize to everyone the fuck out there on both sides.
Right.
I'm not trying to fuck this shit up. Pardon me. Let's keep the motherfucking party going.
Right.
And then boom.
Yeah, which I think, which I was thinking that that's some stand-up nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? If everyone took ownership of shit they do and they know it ain't right, they should apologize and they should own up to it.
He didn't have to do that. He could have just
left. Dude fucked up and he was like, you know what? I ain't trying to, duh. It's like people make mistakes. And all this cancel culture shit, it's honestly so bizarre for me. I mean, you are part of the council. They want to cancel you fucking every day, all day.
Every day.
And he made,
I'm still here though.
And he made a mistake or whatever he want to call it. And yeah, of course, man, them some real, they men at the end of the day.
Meet and greet, we all thought it was just all love, which it is all love, but we'll talk about it.
Okay. It became apparent watching the verses. I'm just a fan. I love 3-6, I love Bone. But just watching it almost seemed mismatched to me because 3-6 got a lot of up-tempo crunk type joints. And just going back and forth, Bone was just, they got hits for sure.
Yeah.
But they slower. It's a whole different tempo. So where was you first and foremost? Are you standing on the side of the stage? Are you up there feeling the energy? I know how it felt as a spectator, but how did it feel for y'all being right there in the middle of it?
Well, I feel like they put 3-6 Mafia and Bone together because really back them days, they really was the only two groups that was really putting it down, because Bone Thugs and Harmony, they had their thing going on.
And 3-6 Mafia, they gotta have to do what you gotta do. Anytime you see it beefing, like this time around, they turn it around all the time. That's weird, but this is the hard beef ending time. How did the beef end? Let me see. Okay, so that's what the overview of the beef. The beef between 3-6 Mafia and Bone Thugs and Harmony would escalate during the British battle in 2021. And of course, while DJ Paul and 3-6 Mafia stated they will look at the chance working together to squash some of this beef. Busy Bone of Bone Thugs and Harmony apologized for his actions and the situation did not start the formula. Losing, collaboration in a time, but it isn't it. So, they haven't been a beef explained. And the beef has ended for all generations for over the past, for over a decade. And yeah, it was gotta be a good, intentional way beef here, and I mean, you gotta give them love and credit. Greatest Mafia and Bone Thugs Harmony are legendary rappers, man. They're legendary rap groups all the time, but all jokes aside, it was so good with the time been. I mean, I would say I listen to Greatest Mafia and Bone Thugs Harmony, Crew to Conflict, Do or Die, Twister, Psychodrama, Snipers, all that, the whole nine. And cool time out of the dirt, and Rap K-Rock. K-Rock is one of my favorite rappers of all time. And K-Rock, he is a one-of-a-kind rapper dude, and he is the guy that kind of like him. But I would say this. In this rap beef, you know how the beef go on and on and on, and you gotta love with these two rappers. The rappers are really great for all of us here, and not been good for anything else. Never been like Bezel. Hard for me? Hey, it is what it is right now. Coming up now, we think about Bone Thugs Harmony and 3-6 Mafia beef for over the past decades ago. And you so love this so much. And you listen to 3-6 Mafia. If you do here, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my streaming channel. Hit over the bell. You're on many channels. You haven't missed anything just yet. And you haven't missed all the whole 9. So yeah, there you go. That's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta do. And more importantly, I will holler you guys next time. But Katie Chris signing off DNV and Home My Nugget Studios. Peace. One love, and I am out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Where everybody saying? Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it! Please! Please!